I'm going to say it because I know she's in here now wanting to record it so she gets it straight from me. Okay? Anthony, what I said, Gabby, was it is alleged that Anthony has flavor for little kitties and that he gave your son a bath.
But what would she be worried about it? I repost my
She
lives
needs
on
it.
YouTube.
I know, but she
You
needs
don't
it
need to
really
waste your
bad.
storage screen recording, girl. It'll be
She's
on YouTube.
crazy. And hey, Gabby, that is not against the law.
At
Because you
all.
see, I don't go into your lives and rage bait you in your comments. I stay in my own lane. I have a right to have an
I think
opinion,
she actually did say that's my opinion, actually.
right?
Yeah,
And you know
I think I
what?
remember that.
I don't need her fucking uh permission to have a fucking opinion
No,
either.
that's not how it goes.
So, yeah, she's a little weird. Come for me. I dare you, Gabby. Come again. I got something for you, babe.
But you don't have to screen record. I quite literally, when this ends, look, see this? This is one of my devices. I screen record the lives because people were getting upset with me for posting replays with no comments, right? So I screen record them on another device and then I upload them to YouTube. So you never have to waste your own storage, babe. It's crazy.
Yeah, you don't have to recruit people either. You know, Gabby, what is it? Part of your amendments is inciting violence against others with lies and slander. That is not protected speech, honey.
Hey, Gabby, real quick, if you're in here, but disclaimer, this is satire. Keep your son off the effing internet. Keep him off the internet. But this is satire,
Gabby,
okay?
Facts. Gabby, I just feel the need to make this disclaimer, babe. You could build the army that you want to build, but I could promise you it ain't gonna fuck with mine. Okay?
Nope.
You're gonna waste your time and still come up short? Because that's embarrassing.
I made a video schooling her on Fair Use Act and the First Amendment. Could you redo that for her?
That's not what it is.
You know, she just doesn't get it. Poor little Einstein. Bless her heart.
That sucks. It sucks to have 4 brain cells fighting for life in there.
If you want to see some satire, G, go on over to my YT where I did a satire as you the other night.
We love WTF does a lot of satire. She takes, tell me about it, Chrissy. She takes creators that are like hot on the topics, if you will, and she does satire lives, and they're really funny.
What shocks me is you look at these people and go, really? That's the sperm that won?
Right? Isn't it wild? Janelle, did you hear her read her
lack of self-awareness shocks me.
It doesn't it? Is it? You
Lori's video, I have to say, my aunt married, I'm in Canada. My aunt married an Indigenous fellow out west. My daughter and her husband are applying for adoption of his 2 nieces who are Indigenous. And so we've done a lot of training on, we've learned how to make ribbon skirts and the meaning of it.
Right.
We've learned what giving tobacco to the land means, what the dances mean.
Right.
And I was so infuriated when I saw that video. She has no idea.
None.
Like, people have no idea how many Indigenous women and children go missing every year or are never reported.
Facts.
Never reported.
And I think that that's part of my problem as far as what she's doing, right? Because I know that, like, she's just hopping around like an idiot. That's not what they're doing.
No. Every move means something.
Right? Exactly. And that's what I'm saying.
Thanking the creator. It's
a prayer.
Bringing back.
Right.
It's a prayer. It's thanking the creator. It's how they connect because they don't ever think anybody is ever dead.
Right.
They've come back as whatever. And certain moves could be for the eagle. Certain moves could be for the bears.
Right.
And for her to dance around like a
It was so embarrassing.
Idiot,
it was so embarrassing.
Not only
I'm not trying to interrupt. Dylan, I've got to drop. I just picked up Lucy and Jay. I'll be in the chat, though.
I'll see you later.
See ya.
Listen, Jacob, it doesn't matter if somebody reports because listen, they report me every time I open my mouth, y'all. Every time I'm live, I get hit. I get it back.
Every time.
Speaking the
I've got a
truth.
question for Gabby since I know she's also in here. I would like to know since she made that false accusation that somebody accused her of sexually assaulting her son,
Yeah,
but now we all of a sudden see this new behavior of her
weird,
trying to
weird.
breastfeed her son.
Has
Weird.
anybody seen the YouTube video?
Which one?
Yep.
The newest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and Gabby, if you have any questions about your reproductive area, I work for an OBGYN. I'm his medical office assistant. So if you have any questions at all, hit me up and I'll be happy to answer and maybe set you straight on a few things. Okay, love?
And
for
just
you
in
to,
case you missed the
post
memo,
that-
it's always gonna be call the popo ho. Okay.
Call it Popo.
And I would
Popo
love for
ho.
Gabby to have to sit in my seat and
Link-
on
link
at
tree,
least a
link in
weekly
bio.
or bi-weekly basis have to console somebody who's had a loss.
It's terrible what she's doing.
I had
terrible.
to sit with someone this morning
Right.
and do that and set up for the blood tests, the ultrasound, the possible DNC, the start of the medication. She sickens me.
I agree. I agree. I do think that it's really unfortunate that she doesn't understand the magnitude of what she's done.
She does. Gabby is very calculated. She knows, and so is Lori and the rest of them. These patterns, they are very calculated. It's part of the
And
rage
you know
bait.
what sucks to me is Lori did the same shit, right? Lori was on the internet running her mouth, acting a fool with her kids in the house. And guess where Lori's kids are now?
Yeah, where they should be.
It
When
If
I
has-
you want to talk about
slowly
Lori's
foolish,
weight
my
gain, that could be
children
because
don't
there's
let
some
it go.
medication.
I can't hear what's going on.
Somebody mentioned Lori's weight gain the other day.
hmm
That's probably because there's some Addie missing from the house.
Oh,
that she can't
100%.
take anymore.
100%. The stimulants have been taken. Also, her diet sucks.
And hence the 150 frappes a day because
Mhm.
she needs the stimulant.
But how do you ask for money for food that you don't even have saltines while you're eating for an hour?
How can
And
you
please
for
stop
money for
eating on
anything and be okay with
lives.
I'll never understand the people that eat online, on lives. I will never get it. It is never cute. It is never appealing. It is actually gross. And I don't
And
know why people,
especially-
I'll never understand it. Why
So
do you have to
Dudley-
be live all day to the point that you have to do it while you're live?
Right.
know, it's
And if
actually
you're
an
tooth
narcissistic
challenged,
Sorry,
if you're tooth
it's
challenged,
actually
don't eat hard food.
It's
and
just, it's
actually a
crazy to
narcissistic
me.
trait. It's a trait of a narcissist. Sorry.
That was me yesterday, Psycho Bunny. When I was in your live, I was in your live eating lunch, right? But I was there to like support the situation. So I kept muted.
I can't even sit next to my kids eating half the time because of the crunching in the smash. Like the
Right.
smash.
It's just rude.
I'm like, why? Like, I don't even like eating in front of people because, like, I feel like I look stupid eating like tacos that are messy. I don't know how people can do it on live for hundreds of views.
Misophonia is a
maybe I'll
true
take-
thing.
I didn't eat yet today. But like you know that you could be live when you're not doing those things. What up, Nookie? I was talking about you.
Hi, Nookie. We love you, Nookie.
Why can't we just do lives when you're not doing things that involve everyday life?
Bodily
I don't know.
functions? Can we just bodily functions? How
Fucking
about, how about we
weird.
stop there?
It's weird. Gabby's lithography.
Oh,
I'm
earlier
dead.
I wanted to mention that you guys, I was driving and listening. that you were mentioning that kids want structure and form. So, little story. Growing up, I had a friend whose parents were alcoholics. And she would come to my house every morning and get the bus. I didn't know they drank for years and years. And I always asked to go to her house, catch the bus. And she said, no, I want to come to your house, because her parents were usually drunk at 8 o'clock in the morning. And I can remember saying to her years later, you know, I was jealous of you when we were teenagers, because you could do whatever you wanted, whenever you wanted. And she goes, you know what? I was jealous of you because you had a curfew and your parents gave a shit.
It's true. Like, I really think I was always like, to me, I feel like it's freedom is like, not that they should be like locked up, right? But freedom should be a reward. That's how it was when I was a kid, right? You want to get good grades, do what you're supposed to do in sports and service work and all that other stuff, then you can have a later curfew, right? Like, I don't know.
You know, now that you say that, actually, that makes sense, because a lot of my friends, their parents, for one reason or another, were not around. So I always wanted to stay at their house because we could get away with everything. We could smoke our cigarettes and
You
nobody
get in
said
trouble.
right. But now I look back, and as much as I didn't like it back then,
Right.
I'm thankful for what I did have,
Facts.
because those friends
Facts.
keep jobs. They have 10 kids that they cannot afford to pay for.
Ugh.
They will be left nothing when their parents are gone.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing. And I'm thankful now.
Also, I just want to make this announcement. It's just a PSA for like the morons on the internet. You're never going to be able to tell if somebody is screen recording or screenshotting while you're live. Should I repeat that? Because y'all morons over there are having a really hard time trying to figure out the fact that if somebody is screenshotting or screen recording, it's a different device. So how would your device recognize that? The fuck?
They think when anybody lags that's what's going on. No, half
No,
y'all
their
are,
internet sucks.
right. Half y'all are broken, have shitty internet.
Facts. That T-Mobile
Oh, boss
Wi-Fi.
liars. Boss liar's probably hijacking her neighbors. She doesn't have
Facts.
hot water.
Facts. She said,
Like-
hi, Gail. She said she had the expensive. No, you don't. Stop it. Just stop it.
Stop it. Oh, what was the other thing she said? Oh, that she would have to log into her face. Oh, no, I have to create
yeah.
a Facebook.
Yeah.
Caught her own self in her own
Because she
lie.
said, because remember when we found, that's how I got her legal name was
I
Facebook.
know.
And she deleted it real quick, right? And now she caught herself in a lie today, all right, by saying, she said something and she was like, oh, I might have to get Facebook again, and then caught it and tried to, but we know you had a Facebook because that's how I got your legal name to run you, you weirdo.
And then says that her son is not allowed to be on TikTok, doesn't have TikTok, but then she uses her son's TikTok account. Keep it straight.
It's so-
Well, and the
listen, it
colleges
is
that are
so
scouting the
embarrassing.
11-year-old.
It is so
My
embarrassing.
son went to provincials through two no-hitters at that age.
Right.
There was not one college scout in any stands. and he
'Cause
was
it
in
doesn't work.
provincials.
Because it
It
doesn't work that way. I don't even
That's-
have,
Yeah, no, good internet is expensive. I'm actually, good internet is about that.
We got fiber optic this past fall, and
Yeah.
let me tell you,
Yeah.
oh, it's magic.
I was only able to have it. I had it in New York like years ago because it had just like it was being tested kinda, and it was Verizon Fios at the time. It was the best internet there ever was, and it's been like when I moved to Florida, they didn't have it, so I was like, fuck. But it is so much better.
Yeah, I live in the sticks in Vermont, so the internet we had was complete garbage.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I did try T-Mobile's Wi-Fi when I lived in Florida, but it sucked. It sucked. So I brought that shit right back. But
Spectrum's
I
terrible.
had Fios and it was the best, but they didn't have it when I lived in Florida, and I haven't even gotten there yet. I'm supposed to be in Florida and I'm not. ready
I was
to
gonna
get.
say, when are you going?
Soon.
Soon, like 2 weeks. Your soon and my soon may be two completely different things.
Y'all
Soon
wanna,
as in I should have been gone already.
Okay.
y'all want to see the beauty I created through all this chaos of you guys entertaining me for the evening?
It better not
you
be
got.
a kid.
Look at this.
Oh wow.
I
What
thought
is
you
it?
were gonna put a kid up there. Sourdough bread, looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, I just gained weight looking at that.
Okay, I had a hysterectomy back in January, and I was home for 6 weeks, and the only thing I was allowed to do was bake because I
Yeah,
couldn't
but
lift
good
and
for
couldn't
you
do
for
it.
picking up a new hobby.
My first day back to work, I went to put on jeans, and my buttons didn't meet in the middle, and I had to go shopping. I was like, oh no.
That was me during the pandemic.
Yeah,
And
facts.
I made so
facts.
much bread.
As long as you did it like you found something constructive to do with your time, that's not bad. I could think of a lot more bad things that could have been done.
It's
Yeah.
so
I
fun.
learned
My
how to
daughter's
crochet when I quit
gymnastics.
smoking.
Yeah. I posted just for anybody. That's what I had, and I tweet about that because both me and my ex were both streaming all the time. Real quick, if you haven't already, please follow the pages that will be streaming Gabby. Is she mad about that? Is that what she was mad about?
Did you figure out are you gonna do that with different people or are we going to other people's
I
pages?
created accounts specifically for streaming
Okay.
because and I posted it on this account. I did that because I don't want anybody to lose their real account, right? Like that would be fucked up of me to set somebody up to lose their account. So I don't want to do that. But so I did post them. I posted all of it, all of the account. There are 13 of them, and they're all about the same. Okay. I'm gonna try to get them as close as I can, if over the follow account that I need for Cam on live streams, and then I'll buy whatever I need in other ways.
Okay.
So
I'll
they're
make
on
sure.
TikTok.
All right.
You're right though. Maybe I should put somebody on YouTube too. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll have somebody screen record, or Nookie will have them anyway, so they could catch a replay that way. Y'all are gonna make me think about other things, and then I'm gonna be like, fuck. If you are interested in doing the streams, I have in my link tree is my Facebook and my Instagram. Please send me a message there. We really need people that have like open availability, different time zones like would be great because then it could work out when other people are asleep. Hi Kat, and what was the other thing? You need a second device, right? So that you could stream the right way. I posted on this account. Did she hit it? Hold on.
What about a bot? Have we considered, I know a lot of people have created their own bots. If we threw a couple bucks all together and had a
Right,
couple
that's what I'm gonna do. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
It's this video. I'm going to get the accounts as close as I can, and then I will buy the rest. I'll buy the rest following.
No. I mean the bots.
You know you're up here?
I don't think so.
Drop 'em.
I can't.
Thank you.
No, I meant the recording bots. If we had one page that had one bot that was a guaranteed click on record, can it do it on a
Nookie
live?
does it.
That's what I'm saying. If we threw Nookie a couple bucks to
Yes.
create a bot, to do
Nookie
a
won't
live.
accept the money. I've tried to pay him.
Do you get what I'm
doesn't.
saying? If one account has a bot to it, can it go live on that? Like
No.
to stream it?
To Discord, yes.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm gonna drop. Thanks for having me.
You're
up.
good.
Thanks for all
Nookie
you
is good,
do.
people. I appreciate
And,
you for your service work with the timestamps and breaking it down so that people don't have to be tortured by the boringness and the outright insanity of the lies.
If I wasn't on hormone replacement therapy for my raging menopause, there's no way I would be able to do it.
I appreciate it.
You're
This
good.
whoever this is loading for me.
Mrs. Bell, but
I
I.
can't. Oh,
They're gone.
that's on. I'm thinking about. I might have to. I think that I'm gonna make a server for people, all the people that could do it. That way, you could like call what live. It might be the only way that I could get it done. But I'm trying to think of a way to do it without Discord. I haven't gotten there yet.
I mean,
But you know you're up
can you,
here.
yeah, can you hear
Okay.
me now?
Yes.
I just want to say I love what you do,
Oh, thank you.
and G is gonna be so pissed
Mhm.
when you go back to Florida.
Yeah, it's gonna really suck for her because even as a Florida resident, I'm not gonna break laws.
Yeah, it's gonna suck for her.
Yeah,
But thanks for doing what you do, villain.
no
Appreciate it.
problem.
Hey Villain, when I
Fruit
pull up
me.
your Instagram off your link tree, it pulls up a guy.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on a second. When am I going back? Crimson, I was supposed to be back already. Hold on.
And it's private.
Yeah, that can't be right. Hold on. I'm working on it. Give me a second.
You're fine.
What the hell? None of the links are working? Hold on. I'm trying to get into my link tree.
Yeah, Ty Young is the account name on it.
Hold on. I'm in. Give me a second, y'all.
You're fine.
Let me just relink them. I'll edit it and relink. Hold on. That's weird because it says on my end that it's my Instagram. Hold on, okay. I'm working on it. I'm sorry, I'm ignoring the chat.
No, I'm watching it just in case anything comes up you need to see.
Yeah, I'll watch it for you too.
I can't do nothing though because I have.
I know. I've been meaning to do it and I just get fucking distracted.
Welcome to my
And this morning I was making all of my mods are full right now is the problem.
Oh, then you're fine.
I was making all the emails and the accounts like half the day. Hold on.
Chrissy, what do you want me? What am I? Your dancing monkey? You want me to play drums? Chrissy said, "Entertain us." What would you like?
Are
to
you
know?
not entertained?
No, I mean you want. You want to?
I'm gonna have. Wait, what for you? You get it, right? That's what I don't understand. It's bringing it up for me, so I'm gonna have to deal with it after.
There you go, Chrissy. There's the bugs.
The YouTube link is broken, but my Instagram comes up for me, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. No, I didn't edit. I'll figure it out.
No, you don't want me singing. Who said that?
It comes up.
That's weird.
So I'm going back. Hold on. I'm going back to see the Facebook. But they're both the same. Your favorite villain. It's pretty simple, but I don't know. I went to Linktree to see what was going on. Where'd it go? And it didn't even make me, it just came up. That's why I'm confused.
Somebody just said now it's pulling up for
Now
them.
it's
so-
pulling up. Now
To you, it's
it
pulling up because you were
Yes.
the one that had the problem.
Yes, now it's pulling up.
A bunch of people said they were having
It's
problems.
so weird.
A bunch of people saying it was pulling
Yeah,
up.
no,
Ty.
Lily texted me a screenshot. I'm gonna have to do it when I get off because I'm all over the place.
They said it's all working now. Everybody's coming back saying now
But
it's
my
working.
YouTube link is still broken.
That's weird.
Right. That's so when I went to the link tree and I tried to click it, I get this. The merch link work? The merch link works. Everything else, does the Kentucky flood list work? Yes. Okay. Email work. I don't know. I don't know.